That's weird. Hey everyone, this is Zickerman. We're here with Baldur's Gate 2 tonight because Pillars of Eternity is coming out this week, and it is kind of the spiritual successor to this series of games, the Infinity Engine Dungeons and Dragons types of games that are really some of the classics in RPGs on the PC. So I picked Baldur's Gate 2 just because it was the one that I played a lot when I was younger. And so it's kind of the one that I know the most about and tends to be the one that a lot of people like the most. So a little later getting started than I had hoped. So we'll see how long we can go tonight. And yeah, looking forward to Pillars of Eternity when it's coming out. Looks pretty good from what I've seen so far. So we'll start a new game because character creation is really one of my favorite things about this. I thought about doing Icewind Dale simply because you could make 6 characters, but I figure I didn't want to do too much character creation on a stream. So we've got male or female. I think maybe we'll go with the male. And we pick a portrait. I don't have any custom ones. Because I think if you click this, yeah, you have to put it in a particular folder, so it's kind of weird. You can't just choose. Now this is weird because this is a character in the game. So it'd be really weird for you to have the same face as him. I guess he is too. That's bizarre. He's a random Scottish guy. So what sort of character should we play as? Now this one was the one that I always did because I always liked the red-robed wizard. That's really who Vickerman is, as you can see with the little Lego dude up there. Always was my RPG character, and that's actually where the name Vickerman comes from. Is I picked it as a role-playing character a long time ago and kept with it all these years. So I don't know, maybe something like that. I guess he's a bard, isn't he? Now the question is, how far along in the Dungeons and Dragons rule set is this game? I think we'll just go with the dwarf, maybe. Dwarf? Dwarves are short, stocky fellows, easily identifiable by their size and shape. They have ruddy cheeks, dark eyes, and dark hair. Dwarves tend to be dour and taciturn. They are given to hard work and care little for most humor. Enjoy beer, ale, mead, but most of all they love gold. Dwarves have a natural resistance to magic and poison. They possess infravision, which allows them to see in the dark. Gain a bonus to Constitution, but incur a penalty to their Charisma and Dexterity. 4 racial divisions of dwarves within the realm: Shield, Gold, Wild Dwarves, and Dwargar. I think, do you pick that? I guess not. So there's a bit more restrictions than I had thought for the old dwarves. Of course, there's a multi-class too. That would be kind of weird. So, well, let's see. Do we want a dwarf? Is that a gnome, I guess? I think I'll be the Scottish guy, actually. He can be just about anything, I would think. Maybe we want to be... What kind of classes can gnomes be? Fighter, cleric, mage, thief, and barbarian. Well, what about half orc? This guy doesn't look very half orc, but that's okay. Now, I think that this one has kind of a thing where different races have different... Like for multi-classing, you take a penalty, but certain races don't get those penalties for a certain class. Maybe that's further along in the D&D rule set evolution than this game is. But yeah, welcome in, and hope that you're looking forward to Pillars of Eternity. I think we'll do a dwarf, maybe. Scottish dwarf. What about a barbarian? Move at 2 points faster than the usual character. Immune to backstab. Can rage once per day. Per 4 levels. At 11th level, gains 10% resistance to slashing, piercing, crushing, and missile damage. Gains an additional 5%. Barbarian rolls D12 for hit points instead of a fighter's D10. Cannot wear full plate or plate. Barbarian cannot specialize past normal specialization. Oh, I forgot there's the subclasses as well. Who can say, if I remember correctly, this is an interesting thing. Sword Saint, and consists of a warrior who has been specially trained to be one with his sword. They're deadly and fast and trained to fight without encumbrance. Bonus +1 to hit and +1 to damage for every 5 levels. Bonus -2 to AC. Bonus -1 to speed factor for every 4. May use Kai ability 1 time per day for every 4 levels. This ability lasts 10 seconds and makes all attacks do maximum damage. Wizard Slayer. Each successful hit on an opponent, 10% of cumulative spell failure penalty is applied. I don't know, I kind of like the interesting weapons that you can get in this game, so maybe I want to just do a fighter. Or maybe a barbarian. I think a barbarian is probably the way to go. Oh yeah. It is old school. You do know about Pillars of Eternity coming out on Thursday. It's kind of like a new game based on this style of game coming back, because you know, can't be living without it. So we picked a dwarf barbarian. So for our alignment, I think chaotic neutral maybe makes a lot of sense. I wonder why lawful is available for a barbarian. Seems like it shouldn't be. Chaotic neutral characters believe that there is no order to anything, including their own actions. With this as a guiding principle, they tend to follow whatever whim strikes them at the moment. Good and evil are irrelevant when making a decision. Chaotic neutral characters are extremely difficult to deal with. They've been known to cheerfully and for no apparent purpose gamble away everything they have on the roll of a single die. Almost totally unreliable. Lunatics and madmen tend towards chaotic neutral behavior. Well, that seems like a lot of fun. Maybe we can roleplay that. Being just a crazy Scottish guy, really. Alright, so here's our stats. And let's see. For barbarians, you want strength, I would assume. Are any of these others say that they're helpful for a barbarian? I wouldn't think so. Strength and constitution are where it's at. So, let's see about re-rolling. 18 Constitution is not bad. Can we do something like this? I'm really not sure how this whole fraction thing works. Yeah, I figure it's not that important. Now, dexterity... Doesn't this give you some sort of AC bonus when it's up? Oh, that can go up to 19. I think because of the racial ability. So I don't really want any penalties, so maybe I'll just do something like that. Although, yeah, dexterity is probably better than wisdom. I don't think wisdom is really that important. I would think. Skills. What sort of weapon should this guy use? Probably two-handed, I would think. But what would it be? I think for two-handed, your options are like halberds. That's kind of weird. Spear, warhammer, two-handed sword. I don't think bastard sword is a two-handed weapon. I think it's a one. Maybe. I can't remember. Every game's a little different with that. So, yeah, let's do two-handed. Okay, so we can do quite a few things here. Is the axe for both? Yeah, it's for battle axes and throwing axes. Interesting. I'm thinking axe. Seems good. Oh, and two-handed sword? Huh? Yeah. Appearance. He doesn't look like much of our barbarian, does he? Well, anyway, let's give him a... Nah. Reddish hair, no. The black, maybe? Yeah. Ooh, that's weird. So, let's see about the colors here. Major, maybe brown, and a lighter green. Kind of match the portrait a bit there. Alrighty then. It's our Scottish dwarf. I wonder if any of these sound like that. Nah. No. I guess this guy, number 4 sounds much more like a dwarf than much anything else. Alright, what'll be his name? The Scottish dwarf. Maybe a Mick? McDougal? Maybe a first name and a last name as well. Maybe like Ulrich? With a U, I think. Ulrich. Mick. What did I... McDougal. Ulrich McDougal. I think that'll work for us. Look at that guy right there. I think that'll be a pretty effective barbarian. So here we go. That didn't sound too good. Oh, this guy. Child of Ball, huh? What? This is more like torture, dude.
Interesting. You have much untapped power.
Oh, sorry. Wasn't laughing at him getting all beaten up with magic. Oh, the good old golems.
No matter, they will only prove a slight delay.
I'll be back for you, buddy. Oh, that guy. Oh no! I know this beginning very well because it was part of the demo. And before I ever got this game, I played the demo like 400 times. Play with different characters. Alrighty, what? Imoen, what's going on? Who are you? Keep your greaves on. I'll move when I'm ready. Yes. You'd better make yourself ready. Right quick, you goon. Goon. Guess I can't blame you for forgetting. All I remember is us getting jumped near Baldur's Gate. I don't think I want to remember it all. He's been doing things to us, Ulrich McDougal. We have to get out of here. Can I trust you? I don't remember a thing. Doing things, what do you mean? Alright, I'm moving. I ache all over though. I'm sorry, could you give me the long version of our history? It's like we just met. Yeah, me too, but my head hurts the most. Yours too, by the sound of the screaming. We just gotta get out of here. Yeah, we'll go, but I must know who's behind this. I'll not let a little headache get in my way. We'll get free and then figure out what's going on. How did you get free in the first place? There was fighting in my cell. It was damaged. Don't know if I could get out again. The pain in my head is getting worse. It isn't like a normal pain, Ulrich McDougal. It's on the inside. Like my bones made a little dagger, and it won't go away. Don't look at me like that. It just hurts, alright. Must have been the noise. There was a fight. Assassins came after our captor, I think. People dead all over, and fighting is still going on. I could hear it. Are you gonna get moving, or do I leave without you? Right you are, let's go. You seem awful quick to abandon me. That seems like a good thing to say. Stop being like that. I know it's just because he messed with your head, but that excuse only goes so far. Come on, I'll drag you out of here if I have to. Just so long as we get out. Can't go through anymore. We should look in that room to the west first. West and just a bit north. Yes, because of the way the world is in like a diagonal. Because that's, you know, how they simulated 3D in those days. I don't think it's our gear. They probably sold our best stuff, but anything is better than nothing. Let's go. Okay. Whoop, autosave. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Select the party. Let's, actually, shouldn't do that. What am I thinking? You can't make demands of me. What authority do you think you have? But what authority? This is hardly a time to have a leadership debate, especially one that I have never questioned, not to any serious degree at least. Perhaps this place has made you defensive, and I wouldn't blame you in the least, but your suspicions are better directed at strangers, not friends. I will detail our relationship if you wish, but it shall be nothing you do not already know. Jahira is what I'm called. or you should know well. We have traveled together for some time, and the places we have gone number too many to name. At the behest of your slain foster father, my husband Khalid and I have kept an interest in you, though you have proven to be your own person in all things. We remain in your company as friends more than guardians, and our exploits together have left the land for the better. We have earned many enemies, but we have dispatched them all. Whoever has trapped us now is certainly powerful to have done this so easily. Once we know, we will deal with them in due course, but for the time being, it is more important we retrieve our friends and companions. Alright, see ya, man. I have no time for one as long-winded as you. Fare thee well, I'll not rescue you. I agree, but your cage seems to require a key of some magical nature. Where's Khalid now? He's not with you? They should be more careful if they are weak. Where's Khalid anyway? Perhaps we'll find Khalid hiding under a bed along the way. I don't know. If you are of sufficient strength, it is possible the cage may be broken. If not, you may have to search for whatever key it might need. Do try to hurry. I wish to be out of here before the owner returns. The ease of our capture suggests it may be beyond our power to resist. It'd be best to face the culprit another day on our own terms, so go and be quick. We must free ourselves soon. Okay. So, let's see. I think... Failed to force the door. Don't I have, like, maximum strength? I suppose not. Minsk will be free. Butts will be liberally kicked in good measure. Oh, Minsk. Minsk, your mighty warrior spirit must find these bars unbearable. If you've anything of value to say, do it now and without such wailing. You speak as a trapped animal, words that I know well. I hold you no grudge, for we have traveled long together, whether you choose to recall or not. I will continue my adventure with you, and those that do evil will pay dearly for their crimes. So swears Minsk on Dynahir's grave, so swear I. I will leave you behind if you not gain control of yourself. Reconsider, I will rage as never before, and those in my path will fall, left, right, and round the back. Dynahir she is dead, and I will not rest. They killed her as I watch, you see. I know not who they are. But I will redeem myself. Mens, that's horrible. I'm sorry for you. I won't cry for the dead. I won't. Okay, maybe a little, but I will staunch the flow of tears with righteous fury. Lullaby and good night. Evil Mens will make you pay. Will you help me out? We must join together once more, and our fury will be such that the bards will run their quills dry. Yes, ink will be scarce where'er we go. Your being here shows you're weak. I'll leave you where you are. You turn your back on those in need. You are abandoning me in my hour of shame. You're no better than those that killed Dynahir. You are filth. Yeah, that's right there. Hard to read. Do not make me add your ass to the kicking list. I would do so reluctantly, but I will do it. Choose your path now. You're quite clearly insane. You shall stay right here. I will make sure you do not live long to abandon more friends. I will do this as soon as I get these bars open. My berserker strength. Yeah, I am a smart one there, Minsk. Aha. You get it, you get it. I know. Now we must resume our adventures together. There are friends to avenge and villains to smack about the face and neck. Right, boo? Well, join with me, but you must serve me better than you did Dynahir. That seems rude. Very rude. Together we shall make our enemies answer for our fallen. Answer they will, and my sword shall be the question. We shall have fistfuls of sweet, sweet justice, and our enemies will be stains beneath our feet. Oh, what yes, but alright, Boo tells me that I am raving again. I did not notice a difference, but I shall heed his words nonetheless. Come, we must go now. Yes, Minsk and Boo and you together again. Beware, villains, I will force justice down your evil, evil throats. See, you have that rodent. Dare I ask how you kept it from your... Don't ask questions better left to aged sages. Boo is quick and evasive, and there is ever so much of Minsk to search. There is no hope of getting us apart. Don't really think about that too much. Minsk and Boo are Minsk and Boo, and we shall not be separated, shall we? Go. The butts of evil await my boot print. Right you are, Minsk. Where'er evil doth lay its dirty feet, we shall mop the floor with its buttocks. I have lost myself in your words, but Boo thinks you're just ducky. Onward. Truly the best character ever. Can you force the door, Minsk? Minsk.
What is my task? Swords, not words. Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Get out of the way.
Minsk and Boo.
Failed to... Well, that's certainly not consistent. But that's okay. Let's see what we got around here. Okay. Just a dead person in there, I think. What do we have here? Weapons, weapons, weapons. And armor's in there. Okay, so what do we got? We have short sword, long sword. Come on, mace,
Place is just too darn creepy.
battle axe. Should probably get that. Do we have a two-handed sword? Yes. Oh, is that? It's a key. There we go. Well, the thing is, I think the battle axe is one-handed, isn't it? That's too bad. I thought it was going to be two. Well, we've got two-handed sword, I think, was what we'll use, because that's what we've got the best in. I wasn't thinking too much there, because that's what Minsk uses, too.
What do you want?
Everyone, get yourself something. Well, you got any kind of skills or whatnot? Weapon proficiencies: dagger, quarterstaff, shortbow, dart. Well, let's get you the quarterstaff, I suppose. How's his day? Endless good quotes from Minsk there. Okay, he's got two weapon style. Is that right? So he's actually better with two weapons. I never played Minsk with two weapons. I always gave him a two-handed sword.
Live by the sword. Live a good
But it seems like that is not optimal. He's best with maces. So really, two maces would be Minsk's best ability, but since we don't have that, we only have one mace. I'll give him a short sword in the other hand. Although, is there a dagger somewhere? I thought there was. It's interesting that there are no daggers. Okay. Well, you learn something every day. Splint mail. I think that's gonna be the best one. I shall wear it and the helmet as well. Look at me now. Minsk. Minsk, I think you can take this. He looks very interesting. Very regal there. And it doesn't seem to be any kind of... Well, what's here? Locked. Pretty sure you can do something with that. Yeah. Ah! Alright, so we've got dagger +1. Why don't we give this to Minsk? Have him put it in the duel with. Let's read about this. I'm not sure if the dagger makes any kind of difference or not. Well, we'll just see. And what you got? Probably studded leather and leather. Now, I think... Your wizard spells have been disabled. Okay, we better not equip any armor on her. I think she is dual class thief and mage. Alrighty, this dank place stifles me. We will leave immediately and celebrate once we are out of this hole. You're welcome as long as you remember I am leader. We do as I will. I am a mean fellow, you know.
Ready and willing.
Oh, are you? Why don't you take that, Jahira? Let's see your proficiencies. She's great with a club. She's good with a sword and shield style. She can use a scimitar. Scimitar. It doesn't have any of that kind of stuff here. Although I guess,
Sharpened and raring to go. Who says what?
I'm thinking we'll find a club before too long. Oh, she can't equip that. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. I guess you'll have to use the spear.
For justice.
Something about ethos, I think. Go ahead and take a shield. You'll want that later.
You point on my honor. I point. Done.
Alright, I'm coming to talk to this guy. Prisoners, you must not escape. The master does not will it. Wow, a golem. Powerful magic stuff. They only do exactly what they're directed to. They don't really think. If it hasn't been told to keep quiet, we might get some information out of it. Prisoners, you must not escape. The master does not will it. Who's this master you speak of? Not permitted to speak with prisoners. Return to your cell as the master's wish. Where are we and why have been brought here? You are his prisoners. He has brought you to his home because he owns you now. You must return to your cell. It is the master's will. Only I release the master's prisoners. You are his and must return to the cells. It is his wish. I am not bound to stop you. The guardian will stop you from leaving. Return to your cells. It is the master's wish. You must not disobey the master. Return to your cells. Oh, what do we got here? Let's explore, shall we? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alrighty. Attack. Attack. Barbarian Rage. What are all these other things? I guess I got other spells here. Interesting. Your task is to blow them up.
Run, Bo, run! Minsk and Boo stand ready.
Berserk. Charm Animal.
Time to move.
Whoa. Whoa. $30 damage points. That's not bad at all, my friend. Well, let's get going then. Locked. I want you to detect traps. See if that's trapped.
Alright.
Mechanism that operates this does not have a conventional lock. Okay, so need to find another way. We'll head on back this way, shall we? Do 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 do. The bodies of several black-hooded thieves litter the hallway, slaughtered by a massive release of magical energy. The distant explosions, you can still hear. It seems as if whatever battle these are still rages. Oh, interesting. The machine is the center of... Oh! Control mechanism. I think this thing. Get over there. Get him. Attacks Minsk. Well done, Minsk. Oh. We still not do this. There we go. Re-show dim. Yeah, we really ought to rest. Well, well, well. Seems safe enough. No one's taking serious notice of our escape. Seems like we're not important enough to worry about. Just not up to this like you. We're alike because of Gorian, but I prefer being in the background. That's your preference. I prefer to leave. Speaking of which, we should get going. We are right. I don't want to spend a second more in this place than I have to. Head still hurts to keep seeing things in corners and such. Won't be able to just walk away, you know. The guy that captured us, he knows about you. He said something about potential, searching for great power. Ulrich McDougal, say we won't look back. I don't care if he can tap the power or access whatever avatar stuff or whatnot. It's interesting that even she is noticing the kind of convolutedness of this. We gotta get away from all this death. I've no intention of looking back. Our host has proved his evil intent. Means a lot to hear that. I can't stand all these shadows. Well, well, well. Disappeared into the pool. Oh, oh, Ulrich McDougal, welcome. You have escaped. Somewhat later than I had hoped. I am Ataka. You have my welcome to my little piece of this place. I do so try to keep it more appealing than the rest. As self-reliant as always, Ulrich McDougal. I did not really expect you to sate my curiosity. Farewell. Oh. I guess... bye-bye. Room is dominated by mineral deposits and crystals. It seems to be a natural cavern. The air holds an aura of power, and several pools with swirling lights grace the edge of the rough cavern. Well, I may have missed out on something, but that's fine. Oh my goodness. All right. You got that magic missile? Is that what this is? It is. Why don't you do something like that? And can you like turn into a creature? Black bear, wolf, brown bear. I'm not sure what the difference between the bears are.
Monster, make way, villainy. Hero coming through.
I am ready.
I'm a bear. Real slow too. Ulrich, get in there. Minsk.
But that feel the backhand of justice. Who says what?
Alrighty. So here we go. Or maybe we should do something like that. Oh no! Jeez.
No problem at all.
Ulrich?
You point where Minsk goes, evil stands aside. A solid hit.
Ho ho. Way to go. Okay, so this reminds me that we really ought to give them some sort of script. Cleric will begin casting offensive spells against the enemy. Cast defensive spells. Druid will first cast defensive spells. Druid use offensive spells. The druid will cast a few spells for herself. To defeat her enemy, she'll summon animals. The druid prefers ranged weapons. Will engage in melee if necessary. Spellcaster. Maybe the druid offensive defensive seems good. Emmeline. No, 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 no. Spellcaster attack. Minsk. I give you... The character will defend himself if attacked or if he sees enemies. Seems good. Then I'll only really have to worry about Ulrich. I'll give him a script as well. Need to rest. Rest again. It's really kind of funny. Our escape takes, sometimes weeks. If you do lots of resting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I frozen? I am. Well, that is nice. Oh, geesh. Spell, spell, spell. Minsk, he be still paralyzed. Oh my.
There are things in these tanks.
We'll get him back. It still hurts releasing power within you. Oh, he's got some bows here. What kind of bow is that? Probably a short bow, right? Alright. Is there any kind of no. No. Tooltip delay. I don't want any friggin' tooltip delay. Well, okay. Maybe a little bit. You're still not quite right. Let's go there. That's what I want. That's what I want indeed. Short bow. I think that's more your cup of tea, don't you think? Yeah, there we go. She's a bear. Look at that. Well, do we have other things in here? Oh, oh no. Ulrich, get over here. Do we have anything that's like kind of a web, strength, armor? I don't remember what that does. Minsk, get down here. Ho 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 ho. Locked. Trapped. Trapped no more. Locked.